I can't let my husband have all the fun. You know, we raised our kids, and now we're at a point in our lives where we can go and we can, you know, have some fun together.
As you drive the course for the first time, here are some fundamentals to remember as you get familiar with each turn, braking zone, and straightaway. Keep in mind that your first session will be more about getting around the track, learning where the flags are, and working out the adrenaline. Once you're focused on learning the line, start thinking about how sharp each turn is to help you know how much to slow the car. In almost all cases, you'll set up a left-hand turn by staging the car on the right edge of the track, and the opposite for a right-hand turn. Don't be afraid to get all the way to the edge as you enter. The wider the arc of the turn, the less your car has to turn, yielding the quickest pace through and to the next turn. In slow, out fast is a common saying among top drivers. Think in slow, turn under control, get the car to the inside or apex and start to unwind the steering wheel as soon as you can, to let the car release to the outside edge or track out point. Another helpful phrase we use at HOD is brake, shift, turn, gas. Keep this sequence in mind as we sometimes find beginners shifting in the middle of the turn or turning in while carrying too much speed. As you proceed down the track, think about what is the straightest line through the turn. Don't be persuaded by S's that hypnotize you into mimicking the asphalt. Straighten them out by driving edge to edge to edge as you pass through. Here's an example of the Porsche driving down the middle of the track with me following using the edges. The difference is pretty startling, isn't it? As you relax behind the wheel, be sure you're not clenching or shuffling your hands. We advise having your hands at 9 and 3 o'clock on the wheel and keeping them in place, but stopping short of crossing your arms over an airbag. As you start retaining each turn in your memory, begin elevating your vision. Don't get caught staring over your hood or following an apex point as you drive by it. Our best coaches remind drivers as they turn in, eyes up. If you look where you want the car to go, you'll be amazed at how the car will magically end up there. And in this first day, try to get the feel of the proper apexes. You'll know it when you get one right. The car will want to accelerate from the turn rather than fight to exit. Also note that all apexes are not necessarily late. Some square corners will call for a mid-apex for the safest route and best exit speed. Then work on consistency. Concentrate on hitting your turn-in, apex, and track-out points the same every time. We'd rather see you consistent than fast at this point. You can always add speed to a good driving line, but speed and inconsistency will get you in trouble. And lastly, focus on smoothness. Feed the steering input into the car rather than tossing the car into a turn. Squeeze the throttle as you accelerate. Squeeze the brake pedal, even if you're stopping quickly. Grip and drive the car like you're dancing a waltz with your sweetheart, rather than wrestling your opponent. There is a lot to learn, but don't worry. You'll see huge improvements with every session you drive. And by the end of the day, you'll agree that everyone can improve their overall car control skills and confidence behind the wheel when they give this experience a try. And you'll be having the time of your life.
Definitely try it. Definitely try it. It's a good experience. You get to know the feel of your car. Definitely be safer out on the street, I think. Yeah.
Never know you can get into.
Absolutely.
You got to be able to control your car. First time here at this experience, and so far we have plans to come back next time.
Yeah, we'll be here every month, every event they have. Absolutely.